Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me here at the Galaxy with God Love Notes. Of course, I really want to thank you all for being a part of my journey, a part of my soul tribe, a part of this family. I really appreciate you, one and all. All right, I'm going to be doing a general reading for the collective energy just to see what comes out. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for being a part of my family. All right. Holy Spirit, what's the message, please? Hmm. What are the messages? What are the messages, please? All right. So your third eye chakra could be activated. You are seeing things clearly, not foggy, very clear. And as a result of you seeing things clearly, this is somehow like a growth or growth spur in your life. This is a divine detour for you. You had to leave a situation, a location, a religion, something. You had to leave something behind. Now seeing clearly what this was, have unexpected, and it feels like the tower. So something could have upstirred something in your life or in your surrounding, relationship, friendship, job, but something was uprooted. Now you're seeing clearly what these are, and as a result of you seeing things, you're moving into loving, caring for yourself more. I see seeds. You're planting new seeds, and the spring could be of significance. So some whatever you're planting, it's gonna be productive. It's gonna be blossoming. It's gonna be blooming into a new plant. Whatever you're working on, keep working on it. Anything else? Yeah. So whatever had you blindfolded at one point, you're no longer you're no longer blindfolded. My dog just come push the door and wanting to come in. All right, so you're no longer under the illusion or being foggy mentally about a situation. With a third eye being here, you're now able to see clearly. You taking off that glasses that was showing you whatever that was. I just got distracted by. Yeah, so you're working on self love, as I said, self care. You are creating something. You are a creator. You might be creating a new business, job, or something. You could be in the energy of creating even things online, but you are in the energy of creation right now. Your intentions are set on new things, producing something. Awakening. So you could be awakened to who you really are as a person, your abilities. Those abilities were always there, but it was maybe blindfolded by you not using your third eye chakra. So you're now having to leave the past behind, the past version of yourself, the past that did not know who you were. You have to leave that version behind for now. So you're going to release, surrender, and purge your energy to go forward. You might be suffering in silence for years, but now it's your turn to move away from whatever had you hostage. Whatever you weren't able to see, it feels like a blessing was bestowed upon you to see beyond the supernatural, to see beyond things that others might not be able to see, to hear things without an audible perception is like you know. It's like this inner knowing. I want it to make sense. This you have this inner knowing without knowing how you know. Okay. All right, so you're gonna have to trust divine timing, and you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You are knowing who you are, and you could be well fired up also to do whatever this is. So, whatever you're working on, this could even be a union, a partnership that you are supposed to go out and build. So, sitting in the house, you might not be able to build a friendship partnership. You have to go out and meet people. So, it seems as if it's time for you to go meet new friends. At some point, you could be distancing yourself away from people, places, things. But now it's time for you to integrate into society, go out, learn new things, learn culture, people, places, learn new things so you can make an informed decision. At one point, you could have retreated, just being in solitude, not wanting the spotlight or people around, but now it's your turn. I don't want to be long. Yeah, so you're being guided by your ancestors to love you. And self love looks like you taking care of you. You go out, you do what you want to do, not being subjected to other people's opinion as to who you are and what you're supposed to do. You're doing you because you are in your north node. It's time to walk into that north node where you're in your cosmic purpose. You are supposed to take on a new persona, new mindset, new everything to go forward. Yep, you're being assisted by your spirit guides again, and you're going to be celebrated, or your spirit guides are celebrating you. You might at some point being in this harmony with self and your real self, who you are, who you want to be, who you were. But listen, you're guided to leave that old mindset behind. Not knowing who you are is a thing of the past. Now you know exactly who you are. This transformation is right here. This transformation might have triggered you into a brand new version of self, and it's time to move away from any hurt, pain. I have the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So you could be in your emotion deeply and regretting something or whatever situation you are in or you were in. But it's time to move away, leaving it behind. Doubt could have you locked for a while. Not sure if you're supposed to leave that situation or person behind, but this separation creates a breakthrough for you. The separation was your breakthrough. So, as much as you wanted to hold on to things, people, places, or whatever this is, you letting go is a blessing all by itself. You might be longing for whatever this or this person is, but this is an epiphany. You're supposed to leave, no longer submerge in your energy, in your no longer submerge in your own pain, but leaving all the deception, all the false doctrine, all the things that used to make you you, you're no longer able to continue with it because you are a brand new person you're leaving behind. So whatever guilt and sabotage you use to sabotage yourself and guilty of doing things, it's okay. It's time to learn how to forgive yourself. Have the courage to move on into a new beginning, learning how that, season change, just like the spring, summer, autumn, winter, things change, people change. The version of yourself that you used to be 5 years ago, you're no longer in that energy. That street you used to live on, chances are, not physical street, you're no longer living there. Good things come from anywhere where your heart is worked on. God can create the best self of you. So, and this is going to create a lot of self worth. With this said, you are now in unity with self and the universe. No longer angry, not angry at all, for your past, letting go gracefully. You might be reflecting sometimes as to what you went through or what you're going through, but you're gracefully letting go of the pain. Yes, you are healing. You're healing your inner child. So whatever or whoever was able to initially create turmoil within your emotion, you're no longer at that same space, no longer wanting to hold on to pain of your past. You don't live in pain street anymore. You're letting go of pain street and you're moving on to victory. All right. And this is your blessing. One final card. You're asked to let go of your shadow side, the moon side. You might have to keep whatever you're doing to yourself for a while until you figure out exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it. But you're no longer should be holding on to dark things. There's a part in the Bible that says, when I was a child, I acted as a child, but now I'm a man that put away childish things. So yes, this is your new you, your new presence. You let go of the old version, old mindset, old religion, whatever was not good for you, you're letting it go and you're moving on into something new. Transformation, Pluto energy, whatever new you're moving on into, you're going to be finding yourself right there. That's exactly where you're supposed to be, as hard as it might seem and hard as it might look for you to get there. This is exactly where you're guided to be. And you could be guided even by in your dreams. I have messages and dreams. You could be getting messages through dreams as the next move forward. So look out for your dreams. Your dreams could be carrying a lot of messages. Just don't overlook them. When you get your dreams, write them down. Writing is somehow manifesting it in the physical, but writing it on paper is a physical manifestation. At least you can go back and you look at it. So each time you look at something that you want to come into fruition, it gives it more power, it gives it more strength to be. So if this is your reading collective, please let me know by commenting down below, liking, sharing, or even subscribing. Thanks again. Good night.